Hello teacher, my name is Phan Thị Thanh Phương. Today I would like to share my thoughts on the topic, is athletic competition good for children? Well, I believe that the answer is yes, as long as the competition is guided by the right values. Let me start with how team sports help children build social skills. Team sports naturally create opportunities for communication, cooperation, and teamwork. Children learn how to work with others, share responsibilities, and listen to different opinions. More importantly, they also learn how to handle conflicts and arguments. For example, during a match, if two teammates get too aggressive or nearly fight, others often step in to separate them. This gives them a chance to cool down and reflect on their behavior. Sometimes, children even learn to step back and leave the situation to protect team spirit. In conflicts between teams, like disagreements about the match result, they also learn to respect fair play and decisions from referees. Through all this, children understand that the success of team matters more than individual emotions. Next, I want to talk about the winning and losing can teach children about life. When children win a game, they feel proud of their efforts and hard work they put in. But at the same time, they also learn not to be arrogant or show off to the losing team. Instead, they celebrate with humility and respect. On the other hand, losing teaches children to accept disappointment, stay calm, and learn from their mistakes. They start to see failure not as a shame, but as a chance to grow. They become more resilient, emotionally mature. These life lessons are far more valuable than trophy or medal. Now, does pressure from parents or coaches help children succeed? Well, I believe pressure is necessary, but it depends on the purpose. In sports, children need discipline, consistency, and serious practice. These things build both physical and mental strength. A certain level of pressure helps children stay focused and motivated. However, it should never be about winning at all costs. If pressure turns into stress or fear, it destroys the true meaning of sports. Sports are meant to honor talent, effort, and sportsmanship, not just victory. Moving on the personality traits, I think sports help children develop many positive qualities. They learn persistence, confidence, responsibility, and even leadership. But one thing we don't talk about enough is sacrifice and empathy. Sometimes a child has to put a team's goal before their own. For example, they might let someone else take a winning shot or play in a position they don't like. Also, when a teammate fails or loses confidence, children learn to support and encourage them. These experiences teach them how to care for others, not just themselves. And finally, let's talk about the role of parents. I think the parents should be involved, not just by watching the games, but by encouraging a healthy attitude to competition. Parents should guide their children to enjoy the game, not just focusing all the time on winning. They can help children reflect on both victories and losses and support them emotionally. However, parents should avoid being too controlling or shouting instructions from the sidelines because children need space to grow and make their own decision on the field. Well, and in conclusion, athletic competition is good for children when it is guided by values like teamwork, respect, effort, and empathy. It helps them grow not only as athletes but also as kind, strong, and responsible individuals. Thank you for listening.